In this segment, we're going to show you how to use the custom wedges to enhance the performance of the custom moldable Vasyli orthotics. I'm going to start with the most commonly used wedge, which is the rear foot varus wedge. The rear foot varus wedge is designed to enhance the performance of the rear foot control and is commonly used once you've heat molded and fitted the product to the patient. The patient may stand. Once you've evaluated their neutral position, you find they may still be pronating. If they are still pronating and complaining of arch intolerance, you can add an additional 2 or 4 degrees of control to the rear foot medial side of the orthotic. And that's done by placing the product into that rear foot section. It's designed to cassette and designed to fit snugly onto the product there. All these wedges are self-adhesive, and by peeling back the adhesive layer and then applying it to the product, we see that it fits snugly into this quadrant down here on the medial rear foot section. If after assessment you find your patient requires some forefoot posting, either a varus or a valgus, we have both the varus wedge, which is designed to go onto the forefoot section of the orthotic, and this is a universal wedge, which means that it goes on the left or the right simply by rotating it, and it's placed for a varus condition, placed on the forward medial section of the orthotic. Again, you peel the adhesive backing off, and it's applied with the wedge to the medial side and just overhanging in the forefoot section to give you a runoff as opposed to a lip at the distal end of the orthotic. And that's applied like so and sits here in this forward medial quadrant. If we require control on the lateral forward segment of the orthotic for a valgus condition, then we use the valgus wedge. This is the slightly longer of the two wedges, the varus and the valgus. Again, it's self-adhesive and designed to go down the lateral forward quadrant of the orthotic. Again, we can peel it off. The self-adhesive film is left on the wedge, and then it is applied to the lateral border, again lipping just over the edge there to get a runoff on the orthotic rather than a blunt edge, and is designed there for the valgus condition. If you assess your patient and find that there's a leg length discrepancy, we also have heel raisers that come in a small, medium and large, this one being a medium for the M, 4, 6 and 8 millimeters in height. Again, they're self-adhesive. The self-adhesive backing will peel off and the wedge is placed on the product like so, and therefore giving us the raise at the back here to offset the leg length discrepancy. If you require greater control in the metatarsal area, the forward area on the dorsal surface of the orthotic, then we have a metatarsal raise that is specifically designed to fit onto the product. The raise has left and right on them because they are left and right specific. It's self-adhesive, and it also has a small lip at the front which is designed to aid in positioning it onto the orthotic. So basically it goes on the dorsal surface, that's the top of the orthotic, not the plantar surface as would normally be used with lots of raises, but these are designed to go on the dorsal surface, and to fit onto the product left and right, you simply place that ridge up against the dorsal edge and apply the raise. Similarly, if we wanted to fit a raise to a full-length device, we would take the full-length device and, looking at the plantar surface across the front edge where a 3/4 length would normally finish, we take that line. We can then take the raise. If necessary, you can grind away that forward edge to make it smooth so it fits more snugly onto the product, but it's still the same effect as placing the wedge as would be where the distal edge of the orthotic would normally have finished on a 3/4 length, and then you apply the wedge to the orthotic like so.